has said.
We're continuing to keep an eye on how former President Bush is doing. He's been in Methodist Hospital for a week now. Yesterday, we told you that his son, Neil Bush, says he's doing much better and has a strong desire to recover, but there's still no firm date on when he's going home. The former president has been in the hospital since the morning after his wife's funeral. During the funeral, you may have noticed his socks. They were a tribute to the cause Mrs. Bush championed, literacy. Well, there's more to the sock story. Stephanie Whitfield is here to explain all that. Hey, Stephanie.
Hey, Ron. Yeah, this story begins in the spring of last year. That's when a young man with Down syndrome found out he and the 41st president had a common love.
Hi, everyone. I'm John Cronin.
This 22-year-old is an entrepreneur from New York. His passion is socks. And last year, he found out he and a certain former president have that in common.
So we sent him a box of socks.
We caught up with John and his dad, Mark, on the road.
And then this March, his office called and they wanted more socks. So what did we do? We sent him more socks.
Right, I did.
And that's how the friendship went on. President George H.W. Bush sent John a personal note. So John sent him his special Down syndrome superhero socks, which he proudly wore.
It makes me feel good. I'm so inspirational.
So inspirational?
Yeah.
Most recently, the president called on John when it was time to say goodbye to his beloved wife. This order? A pair of crazy socks inspired by her commitment to literacy.
And as a dad, to see the President of the United States make a connection with my son, that's overwhelming.
But Mark Cronin points out, John and the president share so much more than socks. They both live life with the same fundamental belief, that we all do better by helping others. The president's book socks are completely sold out, but that's just for now. They've been turned into a charity sock with 100% of the proceeds going to the Barbara Bush Literacy Foundation, Ron.
That's so awesome, the story behind the story. Thank you so much, Stephanie.